Hi everyone, John Loveday here from Study Academy, the e-learning experts. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the consumer duty. Consumer duty, it's often referred to in the context of financial services, refers to the responsibility of firms and service providers to act in the best interests of their customers or clients. This duty encompasses several key principles, including treating customers fairly, or TCF as we all know it, providing clear and transparent information, offering suitable products or services, and ensuring that customers are not subject to unfair or deceptive practices. Regulated firms must take significant steps to ensure they are compliant with the consumer duty, which is designed to enhance customer protection and promote fair treatment. So now, for me, I want to talk to you about 5 essential measures that regulated firms should adopt to ensure compliance with the consumer duty. Number 1, clear communication and transparency. Regulated firms should communicate with consumers in a clear, transparent, and easily understandable manner. All terms, conditions, and pricing information should be presented in plain language. Firms must ensure that consumers fully understand the products or services they are purchasing, including associated risks, fees, and terms. Number 2, fair and ethical conduct. Regulated firms must conduct their business operations in a fair, honest, and ethical manner. This includes avoiding misleading advertising, deceptive sales tactics, or any other practices that might lead to consumer confusion or exploitation. Firms should prioritise the best interests of their customers over their own profits. Number 3, suitability of products and services. Firms are responsible for ensuring that the products and services they offer are suitable for the specific needs and circumstances of their consumers. This requires conducting thorough assessments of consumers, financial situations, and requirements before recommending any products or services. And firms should avoid pushing unsuitable products onto their consumers. Number 4, complaint handling and redress. Regulated firms must establish efficient mechanisms for handling consumer complaints. There should be clear procedures in place for consumers to report issues, and firms should respond promptly and fairly to resolve complaints. Additionally, firms must provide adequate redress to consumers who have suffered financial losses or other damages due to the firm's actions or their products. Number 5, regular training and monitoring. Firms should invest in training programs to educate their employees about the consumer duty, ensuring that all staff members understand their roles and responsibilities. Regular monitoring and internal audits should be conducted to assess compliance with consumer protection regulations, and this includes evaluating customer interactions, sales practices, and adherence to ethical standards. By implementing these measures, regulated firms can demonstrate their commitment to consumer protection and compliance with the consumer duty. Beyond mere regulatory compliance, these practices contribute to building trust with consumers, enhancing the firm's reputation, and fostering long-term customer relationships. Consumer duty is not only a legal requirement, but also a strategic imperative for sustainable and ethical business operations. Staff training is crucial concerning the consumer duty regulations for several reasons, and I'll talk you through those now. Number 1, ensuring compliance. Staff training ensures employees are aware of the specific regulations and guidelines related to consumer duty. They need to understand what constitutes fair treatment of customers and how to comply with the law. Number 2, protecting consumers. Educated staff can identify potential issues where consumers might be at risk. But by understanding their duties towards consumers, employees can proactively protect customers from unfair practices, ensuring they are treated with integrity and respect. Number 3, is maintaining reputation. Companies that consistently treat their customers fairly build a positive reputation. Staff members who are trained in consumer duty regulations are more likely to uphold ethical standards, for example, contributing to a positive image for the company. Number 4, preventing mis-selling. Quite an important one. And proper training helps staff understand the needs and requirements of their customers. So this knowledge is vital in preventing mis-selling of products or services, for example, and employees who are aware of consumer duty regulations are less likely to engage in practices that could lead to mis-selling, scandals, and ultimately large fines. Number 5, enhancing customer trust. So when customers perceive that a business treats them fairly and transparently, it fosters trust. So trust is the foundation of any customer, business relationship or any transactions, the staff who are trained to uphold consumer duty regulations contribute significantly to building and maintaining this trust. Number 6, avoiding legal consequences. Failure to comply with the consumer duty regulations can lead to legal consequences, including fines and considerable fines, plus legal actions. Proper training reduces the risk of non-compliance, protecting the business from legal liabilities and potential custodial sentences for individuals. Number 7, encouraging ethical behaviour. Training instills a sense of ethics and integrity among employees. It promotes a culture where ethical behaviour is not only expected, but also rewarded. Employees who understand the importance of consumer duty are more likely to act in an ethical manner. And they also feel valued. Training makes individuals feel valued. Number 8, adapting to changing regulations. Consumer protection regulations can change over time. Regular training programs ensure that staff members are kept up to date with the latest legal requirements or any regulatory changes. This adaptability is crucial for compliance in a constantly evolving regulatory landscape. So in summary, staff training on consumer duty regulations is vital for ensuring compliance. If you'd like to access a demo of our consumer duty course, then get in touch with us today and see why we're trusted by some of the UK and the world's largest organisations. Thank you for listening.